dead.
Hi there, welcome to my channel. If this is your first time visiting, my name is Jay, also known as Casino Dealer Jay on the channel. And today I'm going to show you how to do the one-handed cut. And I'm going to show you two different ways of doing it. So normally I don't really show a lot of card videos just because there's a lot of good content out there already that you can find on YouTube. And if I am going to show you some videos, it'll probably be more focused on specific casino games that I'm trying to teach you. But just something different, giving you a little break, giving your hands a little break from all the chip tricks that I'm trying to show you and teach you as well. So, this week just grab a deck of cards and follow along, and I'll show you how to do this. Okay, so you can do this cut with your left or your right hand. What I suggest is you use your non-dominant hand. So for me, it's my left hand. And the reason why I'm going to do that is because my right hand, when I'm dealing, let's say I'm dealing a hand of poker, I'm going to be pitching out the cards to the players. So my non-dominant hand will always be holding the deck. All right. So the first way to do the cut is to hold your deck like this at the start. Okay, so I have my thumb, index, my middle, and my ring holding each side of this deck like so. Okay, now you can see whereabouts on my fingers this deck is sitting. All right, so now the next thing you want to do is you want to bring your thumb over to the corner and around the side. I'm going to use the side of my thumb to create a break in the deck like that. So I'm going to bring my thumb back this way and push some cards from the top back like that. Okay, once I've done my break, you can see that these two fingers are controlling the top deck. And what I'm going to do is move my thumb up and just kind of pinch the top and twist so that my deck moves over this way. Okay. Now, what the other fingers are doing here, the index is still holding the bottom half, but the other three are just holding the rest. Okay. You can see the other sides here. So here's my middle and my ring and my pinky holding the other half. And what you want to do is, once you're pinching here and you've kind of brought your thumb over, you want to get to this point here. Now, your index finger is in between both decks, and what you want to do is you kind of want to push this deck over. Now to do that, you're going to put some pressure here, and you're going to bring this deck up, and you can feel it on the side of your index finger, and you can feel the deck going up. When you do that push, you can bring your index finger down a little bit, but when you're doing that push, basically the cards are running up the side of that finger and they're going to go over the other deck. Okay, so you're still pushing. My index finger, I'm just going to try to straighten it out here and push this over at the same time, like so. Now, my index finger comes around and you square your deck like so. Okay, so again, I have my four fingers. I'm going to bring my thumb over, create the break. Now I'm pinching here, and I'm going to rotate this top part over like so, and get to this point where my index finger is in the middle. I'm going to put some pressure on this side, and I'm going to try to tilt this deck up, and I want to bring it over my index finger to the other side, like so. So my index finger is coming back out and squaring up the deck on the end like that. Okay. Great. And then one last example. There you go. So it should just be one nice smooth motion. Pinch, twist, down and over. Okay. So the second way I was taught on how to do a one-handed cut, I find a lot easier than the first. If you have smaller hands, it's probably an easier cut as well. So to get started, hold your deck like so. So I have my index, my middle, my ring, and my pinky covering the three sides here, and my thumb is going to cover this side. So you can see where the deck sits. Now, with my thumb, I'm going to put some pressure. I'm going to push down that way and create a break. All right. Once I create the break, I'm going to lift that half, the top half up, like I'm opening the top of a chest. Right. And now what you can see is these three fingers are still holding the bottom deck and basically balancing them like so. My index finger is going to come around underneath the deck, and I'm going to push up with that index finger like so. Once I get to this point, what's going to happen is I'm going to get past the top half, and that top half is going to fall on my index finger like that. All right. Now when you're at this point, you want to bring your index finger down past the half of this deck here, and then with your thumb, once you're past the halfway point, you're going to use your thumb to bring the top deck over like so. And then now you're back to where you started. Okay? So again, start in this position, use your thumb to create the break, push the top half up, bring your index around underneath. Okay? You can see these three fingers are still guiding the two decks so they don't fall off, right? And you're going to push up here. Now, what you can also do, if you don't have big hands, you don't have to touch that half of this deck right here, because your pinky is basically guiding it and balancing it on the other side. And now you can just do the move with your index finger and get to this point like so. Okay, so your thumb isn't even in play, but now you can actually put it back on at this point and then use the pressure, like so, push that way, and then use the pressure of your thumb to bring the deck back to this point. I'm going to bring my index finger around and I'm back to where I started. Okay, so in one move it's going to look like this, just like that. All right. Well, thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed that video, and if you do, please hit the like and subscribe, and also hit that bell for the next notification of the video that I'm putting next week. All right, so take care, and hope you guys enjoyed the video. Thanks for watching.
J.